and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. And today is all about Creator Camp Recap.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. Hello, fam. I'm telling you, I have no words. I'm sure you have words, but I have no words to describe how amazing Creator Camp was. And all of you here tuning in, I want to hear from all of you how amazing it was. So I'm still recuperating. I thought I was gonna lose my voice. It was like a little bit kind of off, but it's kind of here. So if my voice kind of cracks, that's why, because I had a lot of fun talking. So hello, Fuljens.
Hello.
Happy Monday. All right, let's say hello to the fam. See who's here.
What's up, Ari? Good to see you here.
Aubrey, oh my gosh, do I have things to tell about those headshots, everybody?
Oh my gosh.
Maestro, yes. Oh my gosh. Dan, hello.
Good to see you, Dan. Richard,
look at George Canelis. The coolest thing is, like, now I can really tell names and then put a face and a vibe to them. Steven.
Good to see Steven Wicks.
James, hello.
Actually, we missed you.
Tatiana, long time no see.
Victor is dancing again.
Victor.
It was great seeing Ashley as well.
Oh my gosh.
David is joining us from the LinkedIn side.
Yay, creative amplifiers in the house, says my greed.
For the people!
Hank, what's going on?
Oh my gosh, miss all of you already. Missing all of you.
Hello, Ross.
Bounty, good day from South Australia.
Ooh.
Al Jennings, good to see you.
Hey, AG, what's
my
going
gosh.
on? Hello, Al, the fam showed up.
Man.
Again, I have no words. Is the entire thing from the time we arrived there to the time we left, it was all so well planned out. And I just shout out for Katie, shout out to all of you for showing up and for showing up all the time, because there was one time where it was too much, right? So we couldn't make it to the ghost tour, but I heard it was really, really awesome. So let's talk about Paul, right? Let's talk about meeting Paul in person. He was absolutely the same Paul, very composed, right? Very composed, very quiet, but yet observant. So it's exactly how he is as a moderator. So that was amazing to see. What was your favorite? I don't know if there was a favorite part, but what was your favorite part of the whole thing?
Seeing everyone, and it was just heartwarming to just see everybody for the first and or second and third time in real life. And it felt like a family reunion, except that we're seeing each other for the first time. A union, right? A family union is what I call it. And some people I just wanted to hug as tight and like not let them go, because I know I was gonna miss them. It's just like so awesome.
Who were those people?
Like Paul, for example. Okay. Paul, I wanted us to like take Paul with us. It was just so great seeing everybody, and it was just a blessing to be there. And not only just to provide value, but just those special moments where we're able to like actually hang out and just have special conversations and whatnot, and just have some special time for bonding.
Yeah, and again, everybody was in such great spirits. And Victor is asking a question already about the logos. Is that something that is going to happen?
Oh yeah, for sure. I know Marshall has all the actual vector files.
Okay.
So definitely, I think the ones that I gave Diana the scenes.
Okay.
So Diana has her graphics. So whoever's part of Diana's team, contact Diana, and whoever's part of Luria's team, contact Luria, and check them out. But as far as the other teams, check with Marshall. Mm-hmm. Marshall, if the team leaders don't have those logos already.
Yeah. So I mean, like we mentioned before, everything was great, but there's one thing about, okay, you're showing up for the workshops, you're showing up to learn, you're showing up to see how everything is like, being able to use different microphones on the audio workshop, being able to see how productions are made so that you can get ideas for your own productions, and going and doing graphics. But the real transformation and learning happens after those workshops are done. After the workshops are over and you're just talking to your cabin leaders or your crew members, or you're just on the bus talking about it, that's where everything happens. That's where the networking happens. That's where the transformation, connection, storytelling, right? That's when all of it happens. And there is nothing like doing this in real life, right? Because you can have a Zoom meeting, and then after the Zoom meeting, you can have little chats. It's not the same, right? You're not feeling that vibe. You're not feeling that connection. You're not feeling that emotion.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah. I don't remember who I was talking to this about, but when you're live and you're providing content live, right? And then you share something that's very valuable, and then it may take about like 10 to 20 seconds for a comment reaction,
right.
versus just doing it there in person and just getting instant reaction live, so that energy can't be replicated.
Yeah. I mean, so how about you, everyone? What was your, when you were waiting for the buses, right? Because that was another thing. That was a whole adventure. Waiting for the buses bringing you over. That was a whole adventure in and of itself.
Yeah.
And it allowed time for you to talk to your teammates. What were some funny stories, some things that we didn't hear because we were in our workshop? I want to hear what happened. Any funny stories? Please feel free to write it in the comments. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Katya, good to see you.
Oh my gosh, exactly. Now we're like, yes, now we know who Katya is. I was just looking at your headshots today. I've been working hard to get your headshots back to everybody, but I saw Katya's today and they're amazing.
Oh, and we answered Victor. Thank you, Shay. Aljen says,
Shay.
Not enough time. It did feel like that.
Yeah.
At sometimes, right?
Yeah.
As long as a 3-day camp is, it still felt like it just flew by. It is so true.
Because it was like afterwards, right? So you were like, you wanted to do so many things, but at the same time, it was just, it was, you needed time to downtime.
Yeah.
Right? And the downtime for us, everybody, was tea.
Oh.
We're going to talk about tea.
Oh, yeah. I got a list of stuff to implement. Can't wait to get started, says Al.
Nice. Al, like what, Al? Like what things are you going to implement first?
Meeting the 3D version of everyone was indeed epic.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Meeting Mike was great. I was like, oh, there's Mike. Okay.
It was awesome meeting Mike. And incoming message from Ashley. In Jill's workshop, we put the black magic camera upside down. I'm laughing about it now. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay. You see, these are the things that you do. What do you show? You are so welcome, Tatiana. You are so welcome. Hey, Roy.
We should have gotten there a day early and stayed a day later. Once you meet everyone, there wasn't enough time to talk.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm sure all of these there will be a like Caleb mentioned, right? There will be a form coming around where you can write your wishes and future requests for the next.
Right, future requests. Submit your future requests to Caleb. Downtime was too short. Says John. Yeah, and then the downtime that we did have when we first the night one. Yeah. We went to the nice mansion. Yeah. The Stevens estate, right? And it just flew by. It did feel so quick. And this is where we just surrounding the room and it's like, boom, here's the next person. Boom, here's the next person. Every time you turn around, there's somebody that you know you just want to hug and just have a whole conversation with. And before you know it, buses are here.
Yeah, because when the workshop was over, when I was done with the headshots and I wanted to talk to people, that you guys had to leave already, so we couldn't. So the time that we had to hang out was the first night, which was the dinner. Which, by the way, oh my gosh, those peppers! I was in love with those peppers. If I could have gotten all those peppers and eaten by myself, I would have done so. For you, what was it?
The tater tots.
Yeah, for Fuljens was the tater tots.
Those tater tots were so good. So
I will say that they were pretty good, but nothing like the peppers. Those peppers were nice. Who had the peppers? Who else had the peppers? Please do say that you had the peppers because they were so good.
I think you put Eden Lou on to the peppers as well, right?
Yes. Hola, William.
Hold on a second here. Wait, hold on. Will, thank you so much for this.
BuildingBlocks.
Vincent, hello. You see, this is what it is. Like we were all like, and then now look at it. It's like everybody's here.
Yes.
Vincent gave the best massages and
tips and techniques.
Yeah, and stretches on how to make the body feel good. De-stress the body, I guess.
Having to walk the hill for the first workshop on the first day at the brewery, I sweat out my burn.
The bus didn't show up in the morning of the first day.
Oh, no.
You missed the bus, AG?
Oh, no. The food was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the first night, it was the first night. I only had one drink because I was talking to everybody.
Yeah, I think I had like two.
I did have 2 bowls of peppers, though. Like, that was good. And then what else? Oh, the coffee. Oh, my gosh. The coffee was great the first night as well. And then, okay, let's continue because here we go. I just want to make sure.
Victor was in the breakfast area for hours trying to see who would drop by and chat, and a few chats there, and went live too.
Okay. What were you saying, Victor?
I believe at the Hampton.
The Hamptoners.
When we got back on the bus after wine tasting to a quiet bus full of people bowling, and then we livened up the bus, we were lit.
We heard that. We actually heard about the wine people. When you guys got, the wine people got on the bus, you all were lit.
Yes. Fuljens, please tell me you still have the awesome smoke scenes you made for our ninja team. Yes, Tati, I believe they're on Marshall's MacBook. So we will follow with Marshall so he can send that over to you. The Angus cheeseburgers.
Diana!
Miss D!
What's up? Oh my gosh,
For the
people! It was so awesome seeing Diana, seeing you as well. Yeah.
The Jenga Queen.
No, I'm not yet, Vincent. Fuljens actually stressed me out, but there's no. There was no. He hasn't done it, so hopefully he's gonna do it soon. Okay, so we have howdy, Paul, says Diana. So glad to hang out with you in person, right? And let's talk about this amazingness, right? So let's talk about how awesome Ecamm Fam is. So we got this incredible bags. Okay, I'm sure you all saw this because these are the bags, right? Look at this. So when we got to the hotels, everyone, I'm thinking everyone had these goodie bags waiting for them at the hotel or at the reception area, right? Mm-hmm. So inside of them was everything a creator could possibly need. And my favorite was everything. Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of great stuff. Yeah. So starting with this amazing.
The Doc Rock emergency kit.
Right?
Oh, hold on. Let's do overhead.
Okay. Look at this amazingness. And inside of it, at first I was like, what is this? What could this be? And then what it is, right?
You got some thread adapters in there.
I'm over here with the tape because I use tapes all the time.
You got some USB-C A to USB-C adapters in here as well.
Wait, what? Oh, these are dividers? Yeah, these are dividers.
Yeah, those are the dividers.
And the levelers, of course, this is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. This is very important as well. Like this that you
Yeah,
just
some thread mount.
What is this
your microphone. These are just more threading adapters, right? So if you need to connect something or to bridge something together.
Okay.
Cool.
And a little microphone, a little pin.
The Ecamm Live microphone.
Mic. Yes, and these are, I guess, for I use this for the
You could, for your
tripods.
mic, for your mic stand and whatnot. Mm-hmm. It is so good to have these.
This is great. And then what you do is you continue to fill it up, and you have this in your, this is a drawer of everything.
Yep.
Right, and as a compact version of the drawer of everything. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Doc.
Yes.
Thank you. And then just in case, because it's Amesbury, Massachusetts, they thought about if we get cold or on the walk or whatever, there's a fleece blanket.
We have a fleece in our
So we
bags.
have a fleece blanket 50 by 60. Nonetheless, I mean, it's just, this is gonna be great for here, Syracuse, New York. And then we got all of us, right? But red and black, right? Because some got black and some got red. Look at how amazing this is.
Yeah, I love the Creative
This
Cam mug.
I haven't used it yet. I cannot wait to use it. And look at how cool this is.
Yes.
This is, oh my gosh, this is
awesome.
perfect. And the handle is pretty awesome. It's left-handed for Fuljens.
Yep.
For
That's what I
Fuljens.
like about it. I like how the logo will show in the front for my left hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that is great. And then the next thing that we have is this.
Yeah, we got a small rig key adapters. It's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, you don't have you have one thing. Yes, look at this.
I mean, like the
And
Swiss-
Fuljens kept opening it at the hotel, and he's like, "What is it? What is it?"
The packaging on here is dope too. You got the case, then you have the drawstring bag, then you open that, and then you have Allen keys, Phillips.
Everything that you possibly need if you know how to open it. How do I open this?
Let me see here. I think you just like flick one up like so.
This is a real unboxing, everyone. I
go.
didn't open this. Okay. Nice. Okay, so this is pretty cool.
Yep.
Thank you. See, so we got this cool thing. Do we all get the same things? I wonder. Because that would be awesome to see like different camps got, depending on what they were going to do.
Right.
That is awesome. Okay, and then Fuljens, go for yours, and then these.
Yeah, the patches were cool. Anna got 2 patches in her bag.
Fuljens was like,
I only got one.
Fuljens was like, I only got one, and I'm like, well, I have 2 ways in my name.
You know, and then shout out to Louis, Mr. Camera Junkie, for the awesome mugs.
Yes.
The upgrade your
Oh, I think I
skills
had it.
mug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Louis. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And shout out to Lala, because Lala gave us called the cutest gift.
Oh my gosh, for real.
This is so awesome. So Lala handcrafted these ornaments here. So this one is Fuljens, and Anna has her personalized one too. And these awesome cards here.
I have to
They're so
honestly
beautiful.
just shout out to Lala because
So
these
beautiful.
I used to be a paper scrapbooker before, and these take time. This take love and time. She actually added these. Unless they're already pre-cut, but she still had to glue it together and all
Yeah.
of that. So that is
This is
great.
beautiful.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have Lala on our tree.
Yeah.
See,
So beautiful.
That
Thank you so
is-
much.
That is it's very, very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Very thoughtful. And shout out to Al Jennings for the Sweetwater shirts. This is so cool. Love it.
I used the pen today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Al. Thank you so much. We love these shirts. These are awesome.
That is great. And of course, something that we didn't bring up because we didn't want to make a mess or anything. Tatiana gave us a nice coffee.
Oh yes.
Nice coffee. I was like, from Costa Rica.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome. Like, so thank you everyone for your love and for just being you and sharing your enthusiasm with us. It was amazing to see all of you just hanging out. And just with I didn't even take a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
I didn't even take a lot of pictures. I've been stealing pictures.
Participated in some selfies, and we've been selfie stealing. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see if somebody else shared any other fun camp stories, and then let's go over some pictures that we have.
Definitely.
Some fun camp stories. I want to hear because we have camp stories about the Garrison Inn Hotel.
Inn. Oh, wait till you hear these stories.
We have some
wait
stories.
Wait till you hear the stories.
Paul has stories.
You see, you got 3 rolls. Johnny, how many to give you? How many to give you, Johnny?
I have 3 rolls of tape. I love it.
Couldn't ask you to sign a copy of your book because I have a digital one. It was so awesome to meet you.
Yeah, I was like that. I was like, Diana, you need to. You need to sign my book.
You have 3 tapes. Why?
Because I like pink, I like green. Who else got just one tape?
Oh my gosh. I've been using that fleece blanket a ton here at home. It's gotten cold here. Nice.
Yes, I'm going to wash it and use it this weekend.
Will says food and drinks were great.
Right.
Lot of lots of kinds of beers at the brewery. Where we were hosting our workshops and Anna was giving the headshots.
Yeah. That was great. I mean, I'm really not a meat eater like that, but I tried the ribs. What was it? The ribs or was it the short ribs?
Braised ribs.
They were amazing. Mm-hmm. It was so good. The chicken was good. But those tomatoes with pesto, those were great. Mm-hmm. Those were really good. And the vegetables.
My bag had the Ulanzi version in red when I thought was dope. My patch is already sewn onto my camera bag.
Ooh,
nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So nice. Can we purchase them?
What can you... Where are you asking
for example, like maybe the Creator Camp mug and the emergency kit and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. This is probably just Creator Camp exclusive.
Right.
Right.
It was definitely a Creator Camp exclusive.
Yeah, but Ketia, you were there.
Was heartwarming to get that gift from Lala, says Diana. Yes.
Right? It was. It was.
Lala is great. David Hunt, hello. It was also good seeing you. David, I love the headshots. I love the portraits that you got there.
Oh, Jesus, Lord, I'm telling you.
It came out great.
Yeah. And everyone, we have ghost stories for you. Is there ghosts ghosty? So stay tuned. They're not super scary, but they are ghosty. And we're going to save Mary Lou's for her.
Yeah.
She has to tell her story. But our story about ghosts and what went on was very interesting. But let's check out some pictures that we have. Listen, I took pictures of you all, but I didn't take pictures of like me with a lot of people at the last day. The first night and the last night, that was when I took a couple of selfies. But other than that, I was just like there, and then fam will be like, "Oh, Anna, let me take a picture," and then that's where I will be. But on my phone, they're very little.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, but we do have some pictures. So let's go and check it out. We try adding it to the comments so that we can showcase the comments that Fuljens was teaching in the class. But let's see what happens. I'm still getting hydrated, man, from all of it. And we have in the comments. We have some in the comments as well.
Oh,
yeah.
All these scenes here?
Yeah. So let's see what happens. There's Adrian and Rachel. It was amazing to see Adrian. How awesome was Adrian, everybody? I mean, like, let's give Adrian all the workshop leaders were amazing. And their classes and all of that good stuff. So let's see.
As you can see, the interesting portrait above our heads of Mr. Garrison. More on that later.
Is that Mr. Garrison? Let's see what happens if you bring a comment.
On this one, right? So,
Yeah.
because I was mentioning to Anna earlier that I'm still having trouble with the placeholder, so let's see. Right, so it just defaulted to to the previous one.
The ghost, so that's fine. We just have to move it around, over a little bit. And
the
down.
ghost at the Garrison knew better than to mess with my room. Oh my god.
Dude, wait till you hear ours. We do have some, and it was so interesting what we learned the last night before we checked out. So stay tuned, everybody, for that.
What else? What else do we have here?
So we have, let's see. Yay!
Yay!
Look
Oh
at
my
it.
gosh. Listen, shout out to Alec who flew from so many different
7 days today.
multiple time zones and in multiple universes to come hang out. It was so awesome meeting Alec. So awesome meeting Alex. So awesome meeting Daniel. Oh my gosh, this was awesome.
And it was like
awesome.
I saw them and I was like, oh hey, it wasn't like, even though I was surprised, right? I was like, oh my gosh, and I was like excited to see everybody, but it was just like we talk every day
in the Slack,
every day. So it was like, oh hey,
right.
And then it took me a little bit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the first time I ever met them.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then Paul, it was the same thing. I hugged Paul because I'm like, Paul.
Yes,
But-
get as much hugs as from Paul as much as possible because until we see him again, and we see AG in the back there. Doing a little bit of photobombing.
And we see Tatiana's dress a little bit there also.
Let's talk about Tatiana, right? Because Tatiana kept saying that I'm the tallest person. I'm the tallest person. So I'm expecting somebody to be like 6'5". So the moment we walk into the Stevens estate, I'm looking up like this. I'm like, where's Tatiana? And then Tatiana's like little petite compact Tatiana there.
I thought Tatiana was going to be 5'11" or something like that based on her comment about I'm tall. So I'm like, okay, she's probably 5'11". And then I see her and I'm like, the first thing that I saw was like, girl, you got me. You got me.
Oh my gosh. And we also have the awesome team here.
Yes, it was great meeting. It was just one person that I didn't know, an Ecamm, a team member, because we have met all the other ones, but we didn't know Meg.
Yeah, Meg.
So we got to meet Meg in there, and then Ken and Glenn obviously are just so, they're so down to earth.
Oh, yeah.
And so proud of their product and so proud of the family and it's just great to be around. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole entire vibe to be with everybody.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. And we have a photo dump here, right?
Tatiana is 6'11". Tatiana is 6 feet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was
Tatiana
awesome.
has a tall personality, that's right.
So we're gonna just dump these photos in here, right?
Okay, and a new scene probably.
Let's try a new scene.
Yeah.
Boom. Source blank. And let's try this again. Bang.
There we go.
Ooh,
and there's a video.
There's an animated overlay too?
Yeah, there's a video. We need to show it because there it is.
This is the first one.
There it is.
This is the tea time. Time at the Garrison.
So every night after we were done, there was tea time for at the Garrison Inn hotel.
Yes. I had the ginger licorice. What did you have?
I had the vanilla. I had the vanilla and the chamomile. I think. Wait a second, because
That tea was so delicious. And in addition to that, we had scones. Right?
Yes, the scones were good too.
It was like a raspberry white chocolate chip scone.
Yeah.
And it was so soft.
And why are you talking like an England person?
I'm talking like
England.
Diana, what was his name? I'm talking like Diana's butler, Baxter.
So that is was where we just sat and talked and reminisce about the day. I guess recap the day. Recap the day. And
it was very relaxing in those rooms. And you can see a little bit slightly. Check out the portraits back there. There are tons of those types of portraits of paintings of those women against the wall.
So, all right, so let's go to some pictures. That was Joe. It was great to meet Joe. He's Marshall's right-hand man.
Yes, it was awesome. And Joe helped you out during the photography sessions.
He was helping me out.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
We miss you, Joe.
And then in the back, we have Marshall. It was great hanging out. Marshall is exactly the same as on camera with his smoothness.
And it's the same Marshall, but in 3D. Strick and Luria.
Yeah, it was amazing to see both of them. And Steve always reminds me of my brother. I just see him and I'm like, oh, it's my little brother. And Luria is great.
I'm just listening to the comments dying and my bucks.
Then we have this donuts that Ken was just selling them. Ken was like, have you tried the donuts? So we tried. The donuts were good.
Yes, they were.
I'm not a donut lover, so I tried it a little bit, so they were good.
Very soft. And then you should see Louis.
Louis, yeah.
Louis had a container and he packed like a baker's dozen of donuts and he stacked it all professional. And he's like, I'm taking this home.
Diana, I did try the oolong tea the first night.
Oh.
And there she is, Diana, with George Canellas in the back.
Right, photo bomb by George.
And there's Daniel.
Oh man, we have there was an awesome April Fool's prank.
Oh my gosh,
in
that
the
is
works.
going to in the works. And that's what happens, everybody, when you are hanging out with the behind the scenes. You get scoops.
In real life,
you get
and the creativity flows.
Yeah, to be. There's the Doc.
Doc.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
That was awesome seeing Doc again.
And Doc with the awesome Shure shirt, the exclusive. I love that shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. And there's Midori. We already had it. And then there's Vincent
and Eden. And the
Oh.
photo bomb. I think that's David Hunt back there.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Hello, Carla. And we have Jill and Rachel again and Adrian. It was, oh my gosh, that was the last day.
Yeah.
That was the last day. I was just, Caleb!
And believe it or not, I believe Caleb is the tallest person.
He is, yes.
Caleb is the tallest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like if Rich, is it Rich Graham?
For what, like in terms of like the tallest? Rob Vowles.
Rob Elisabas, yeah.
Rob Vowles.
Rob Vowles, okay. Rob Vowles, yeah.
And then Caleb and DJ Strick. Caleb is super tall.
Yeah. Caleb is pretty tall, yeah.
Leslie.
Great
MC.
Man. Great MC. Leslie was super funny and
shout out to Leslie, because I read Leslie's Facebook post. I believe Creative Camp was his last MCing gig ever.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that is he retired.
Oh wow.
After Creative Camp as an MC.
Look at that. So
Leslie was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was. He was great. I didn't read that. I guess I'm gonna have to see what's going on. What is he up to? What is he gonna do now?
Yes.
Oh, there's me. There's me in the headshot space.
Oh, this was getting ready for
getting ready for the headshots. Laura.
Oh my gosh.
And there's the bus.
The party bus.
The party bus going to and there's Golden Circuit robot.
Oh man.
One of them.
I didn't even get a chance to go to Golden Circuit. I didn't get a chance to play.
You left.
Spot. I thought we were heading out.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm here upstairs and Photos is in the car waiting for me. And I'm over there with getting the scoop of everything. Getting the tea. But okay, so let's talk about if you want to check the comments real quick, but then let's talk about the Garrison Hotel, everybody. And then we'll tell our story, because we asked for your stories. So we want to hear your awesome stories. We want to share one story of what happened. Carla, oh my gosh, it was so awesome meeting you, Carla,
Yes, it
in
was.
person and photographing you because you came lit with your outfits, and so you're like, it's like I love the inspiration, and then it just inspires for more. So after your session, Carla, I got extra inspired. So thank you.
Caleb is Paul's younger twin. Yes, Justice is also tall.
Oh yeah, Justice is tall.
Yes,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Mary Lou!
Oh, Mary Lou!
Hello! I just told Fuljens to save the stories, your story for you. So we're just going to...
So let's get to it, right? Let's get to it.
Yeah. So yeah, Leslie, I didn't know that he was gonna retire. So yeah,
As
he
an
was
MC,
great.
yeah.
He was great. He was awesome. All the workshops were great. Everybody, Leslie, the whole thing was great. Even the entertainment at the hotel, right? So we were told that the hotel we were going to be staying at, which is called the Garrison Hotel, was haunted. So we're like, okay, that's cool, whatever. That's, will be fun to kind of experience something.
Mm-hmm.
So we check into the hotel. It's old. It's just, it gives you the vibe of old. There have some old pictures and frames with old ladies who were kind of risque, some other ladies who were just very uptight and, neck, turtleneck and all of that stuff. So you got different vibes. So we go into our room and the key doesn't want to open. So we are just trying to open the door. It takes, how long? Like, I don't know how long it takes to open the door.
It took a while. It took at least more than a minute.
The first time, right? It took a while. So we're like, oh my gosh. So we had 2 keys. So it's like, okay, Fuljens, try the other one. So Fuljens tried the other key, and sure enough, it worked better. But Fuljens just threw the keys together, so we don't know which key was the one that worked. So we put them together. Continue.
And what happened? We were walking towards the elevator. And what did you hear?
No, so that was the first night. The first night, so everything was fine. But it's still like a feeling because we know the story, right? Because they keep saying that it was haunted. So it's like anxiety is there with you, trying to mess with you. Mm-hmm. And so I kept looking and I kept just like, nothing happened the first night.
Yeah.
Nothing. So then the next day, that's when it happened. The next day. We do the same thing. We go to breakfast, which, by the way, breakfast is not haunted. Breakfast is great. Breakfast was amazing.
Yeah.
The cook is really good. So for those of you
awesome.
who trying to go back to the Harrison Hotel,
Yes, it was.
The breakfast was great. Mm-hmm. So then we go back to get ready to go to the workshop. So there it goes, struggling with the key again, right? So Fuljens is there for a minute. I want to say it was about 2 minutes, literally.
That time was 2 minutes.
It was about 2 minutes, and he's there, and he's shaking. That it does not want to budge, nothing, right? Mm-hmm. So then we're like, okay, Fuljens, let's go get the key downstairs and let them know that maybe they can put some
WD-40.
WD-40. Mm-hmm. And then we're like, okay, we're in the elevator, we're waiting for it, and all of a sudden we hear when they unlock a door.
Yeah.
Like an unlocked door. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, Fuljens, the door opened. The door unlocked. Go open it. He puts the key in and it opens. No issues. No problem. It opens the door. And we're like, okay, that was weird, right? Mm-hmm. But Doc said that it was friction. He's like, oh no, that was friction. But blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, right? We leave. We go. I'm still a little spooked out, especially from the stories that we heard from Mary Lou, mm-hmm. which you have to check her out so that you can hear what happened to her. So we're like, okay, well, all right, cool, fine. We leave. We come back tired as heck after the first workshop, right? And we're like, okay, let's just take a nap. And we're taking a nap. And a light turns on by itself. And Fuljens says, that light was on. And I'm like, brother, that light was not on. The light turned on. And we're like, okay, fine. After that, even though Fuljens says that the light was on, he did not want to go downstairs by himself. He wanted to leave the lights on.
Some spooky music
Right?
while you-
He just wanted. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna stay upstairs. And to go to the bathroom, you had to go downstairs. So we. Okay, fine. That was that. Then we are out. That the next day we're out, and we just like telling the stories. Mary Lou is telling hers, which is way spookier than ours, right? So then what happens? We're talking with everybody and they go, oh no, you don't have to worry about. Because Mary Lou got all the spookiness. Mary Lou actually got the spooky room and she's checking out. She's checking out today and all of that stuff. And then Katie goes, oh Anna, no, you guys are fine. Because the haunted room is room 408. Right? And what keys do we have? What room do we have? 408.
So let's read this article here.
Let's read the review.
Let's read this here.
There we go. I'm a major review.
Let's pull this up for you all. Oh my gosh. So let me see. This is not it here. The Garrison Inn. Ask a Newburyport native and you'll find that room 408 is said to be haunted by Sarah White Bannister, the heir to the building's original owner. Staff members have seen her there in the past. Recently, in a nearby room, a woman staying there alone described talking with a little girl. Another occurrence caused the housekeeping staff alarm when they heard that what they thought was rushing water from a third-floor room. No guests were scheduled to be there, but inside they found the television blaring static.
I would have left that room, bro.
Even now, the television can be heard turning on when guests and staff passed by the closed door in the hallway.
I'm telling you, right? So that was our room, and we learned about that the night before. So here we go, trying to go back to the room, and Fuljens is like, I'm sleeping with the light on. And I'm like, well, you don't believe in this. Why are you going to that, like, extreme? So, okay, we're there, we're sleeping. I'm just hot that night. So I'm like, Fuljens, can you turn the AC on? And Fuljens is like, it's not hot, I'm comfortable. Because he had to go to the other side to turn the AC on. So he didn't want to turn it on. So I was like, oh my gosh. Don't you know that I have a weird dream? And this will follow up with Mary Lou when you guys hear her story, right? So I had this weird dream. That Fuljens was happening. He was in compromised position. And he was actually with another woman. And I'm seeing this and I'm like, what's going on here? And then Fuljens is like, anyway, it was not a fun dream. And I woke up and I look at Fuljens and I'm about to hit his. I'm like, and then I was like, okay, this was just a dream. I don't need to actually hit him. He didn't do anything. So I'm over there just talking to myself. And I try to go to sleep again. What happens? The sheets are pulled from me. So the sheets are being pulled and I'm like, God, this is not happening right now. I'm just going to go to snuggle with Fuljens. It's a good thing that I didn't hit him. So the sheets are pulling. And then Fuljens tells me, why are you pulling the sheets away from me?
I thought you were pulling the sheets.
I'm not pulling no sheets. I'm just there trying to be still. But it was so hot that I actually had to get up. I got my phone and flashlight and I didn't even want to look at any other spot. I just went to the AC and turned it on. It wasn't on. I turned it to high or low, whatever I didn't even know what it was. I just turned the thing on and it went back to bed. And still the sheets are being pulled. And Fuljens had to wake me up because I was freaking out. Right? I was freaking out. I was like I couldn't wake up. I was just like in a trance or something. Anyway, we made it out. And the receptionist told us even more stories that had happened in room 408. Which we were. Anyway, we made it. I'm like, I'm not bringing anything back. I'm over there shaking things off before I leave the room. And yeah.
I didn't have any spooks. So when I left, I said, "Thank you, Mr. Garrison. Thank you."
But it wasn't him. It was a woman.
Spirits.
It was Sarah.
And thank you, what was the name? Sarah White Bannister. Because
Don't mention the summon her over here.
It could have been a lot worse. So thank you.
No. Now we have to find out. I mean, Mary Lou's story is even spookier because it's so spooky that she actually had to leave the day before she had to leave because she was spooky. But and I'm texting Mary Lou, so I'm like, Mary Lou, what room were you in? But we were in the room. We were in the haunted room. Mm-hmm. But they liked Mary Lou. Mm-hmm. Also because Mary Lou's experiences was creepier than ours.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh my gosh! All right, let's see what's up.
That was the adventure.
That was the adventure that we
had here.
Imagine if we would have gone to the ghost tour.
Alec.
Hello.
So good to see you. Kimberly, good to see you here.
Hi, Kimberly.
We missed you. It's like you need a co-signer with it. Exactly. 408. I saw a comment from Al saying, on second thought, I won't be at the Garrison next year.
But you know what? Doc is told the receptionist, give me room 408 next year. And so he's like reserved it at whatever.
And Doc was, believe it or not, in room 308.
308. He was like, I could hear Fuljens' footsteps. I'm like, I bet you can.
No, we did not have clap on, clap off.
Right, we didn't.
We had the ghost version of that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was the room. It was on the other side. I mean, I have a video. I didn't give it to you.
Oh no, it wasn't there. Yeah. Yes, our TV was on, Mary Lou, when we walked into the room.
Mm-hmm. No, it was...
I don't think Listen, I couldn't handle all that. See, prayers and fists solve all those problems, says Diana. Oh my gosh.
But what is it? Pull.
You creeped out Stephen Wicks?
When I felt that sheet moving, that was when I was like, listen, I'm just not in this situation right now.
That's 408. And it's just interesting reading those articles. Terrence, hello. Good to see you here.
Terrence, hello.
Terrence is back in Japan. Thank you for those goodies.
Did you see, oh my gosh, yeah, Terrence, thank you so much. Did you see?
We were sober, Al. We were so sober when that happened.
For sure. We were sober. I'm going to send you the video. I'm going to drop it so that you can see where it was. It was on the other side. And yeah, everything was on. And yeah, it's...
the sheets did... What happened? The sheets. The sheets was night 2?
The sheet was... the sheet was that night. Going to... Friday night.
Jose Arroyo, good to see you.
Hello, Jose Arroyo. I'm telling you. Beetlejuice.
I see them flying around.
Listen, George, there are no ghosts here. But the thing is, when I got to the room, I didn't feel anything, which is great, right? I didn't feel anything. You didn't feel anything.
No.
The only thing that it was when the sheets were being pulled, I couldn't move. So it was creepy.
Let's pull up this video here for you all.
And then she's over there trying to get Fuljens and I in trouble by giving me dreams. Mary Lou got all their sorts of messages. Mary Lou got messages.
Oh, look, I'm smiling by the TV that was on when we came in.
That was when we came in. But look so we had to go up the stairs.
The banister stairs.
Up the stairs to get to and I sent this video to Mary Lou. I'm like, Mary Lou, what's that green thing? And she's like, that's the glare, Anna. But I don't know. So look, that's the TV. And then down there, it was where the light was. And that's the AC and that's the bed. You see? So that's,
408.
I had to... There was a mirror there that I didn't want to.
And then I get that. That's what happens at the end.
You got hit.
I got hit.
By Sarah. Sarah made me do it.
Listen.
Sarah almost made me slap your face. Bro, like, I'm over here and he's over there.
Sarah was being a homewrecker.
I'm over there having to sleep and he's like having fun in the dream. Nah, man.
I was in 205. If anyone, listen.
Mary Lou has to tell her
Listen.
experience.
I'll set up my 9 cameras in room 4. Yes.
Yes, do it up.
With night vision and all
Do it
that.
up because you will definitely catch something.
Cameras and mic when you needed them.
Right, exactly. I just filmed once, and at the same time, I was like, I don't want to. When I had to go downstairs to go to the bathroom, I didn't want to look anywhere. I was like, please, I was calling everybody good.
Diana, I was in 307, had no issues whatsoever, slept extremely well, no creepy sounds, and had a great stay.
Diana's like, I don't know what you guys talking about.
And Paul had the ghost detector.
No, Paul.
And then Paul stopped by Garrison Inn and spent some time with us. We had a great chat that night at a Garrison Inn. And he didn't bring the ghost detector, but oh my gosh, let me tell you.
Do you take a picture of it?
We went downstairs. I did not take a picture. We went downstairs. There's the bathroom area. And I think Paul sent a comment earlier saying that when he went downstairs, the lights were flickering. So there is this, it's just completely dark. And there's this brick archway. A long brick archway. You can actually take like a nice shot with your camera, like how the brick is archway.
With Sarah in the background.
At the end of the archway, like at the end of the hallway, there is a chair placed right in the center against the wall with a light over it. And you have to pass the chair to go into the bathroom. Hold on.
Yeah.
You gotta start putting this music back on as we're saying this, right? So I didn't know Paul was gonna be at the Garrison, and Paul came up during tea time and said, "Oh yeah, they're here." That's what Paul said. Paul looked me in the eyes and said, "They're here. They're real." I was like, "Oh shoot!" So I went down there for myself, and I felt it. I felt it in the archway, and then when I went into the bathroom downstairs,
What do you feel?
I just felt like a presence, right? It wasn't it, and then the articles say the same thing too. They don't have like a scary presence, just like it's like a presence. It's friendly. It's not something like we're here, get out. It's just you just feel the presence.
We're here, get out.
But I was kind of like I don't know what I was feeling when I was going there. But I went into the bathroom and then I heard a whoosh behind me as the bathroom door closed. But I was like, okay, it could probably just be the bathroom door, the sound of the bathroom door closing. But you just felt some energy.
Oh, Paul took a picture. Oh, that's
there you go. Please airdrop. Thank you. Everybody, stay tuned because how I'm explaining does not serve any justice. So thank you so much, Paul. We're gonna share this with you in a moment.
I don't want to have this on my phone. You have it on your phone too.
Oh yeah, that's right. One moment, guys, everybody.
That's a movie. And then Paul and Fuljens were like, "Anna, come down with us." I'm like, "No, I'm not going anywhere." And that is creepy.
And then
I will not go to the bathroom.
On my way out the restroom, I was distracted. And then right by the staircase where you're going back upstairs in the dark, Luria was standing right there on her phone for a split second. I almost freaked out.
Luria was by the chair texting?
Luria was by the staircase, like the staircase you need to go back upstairs. In the dark, texting on her phone. All right, so we're airdropping this photo so you can see this.
No, I would not. No, that's creepy. That's creepy.
It's kind
That's
of
a creepy picture.
Hold on, let's pull this up for you.
Yeah, I put it over the video.
Yeah, I'm just dragging and dropping onto this scene here, if it lets me.
It doesn't want to go.
Right, I know, right? I've been having drag and drop issues. Here it is. Look at that perfect brick archway. Look what's right there.
They did that on purpose.
At the end of the hall.
Get it out a little bit more. Mm-hmm. No, vertical. Out? Yeah, so that it is the arch. That looks like somebody's going to be waiting for you and appear in that chair. That is on purpose. And the thing is, like they say our hotel is not haunted unless you want it to be. That's what they say.
Right, exactly.
Right? So they are helping your mind get creative with that chair there.
And then Caleb and I went back down there a second time. So because I was like, Caleb, you have to check this out. And there are other rooms. So if you go to...
We can change this picture.
If you go to the right of that are the restrooms. But if you go to the left, there were some other rooms there. There's actually a lounge room.
Let's change this picture.
But everything was dark, so you couldn't see what was going on. And I forgot to go back there the next day during the daytime.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's not... there were no bright lights, says Paul. I would not... Imagine that Paul would have brought his ghost detector. I would, yeah. I was like, no, Paul, thank you. Don't bring it to the room. Don't bring it to, because they already said that 408 was haunted and all of that good stuff. But yeah, that sheet pulling was, yeah.
Get it?
Luria, the friendly ghost.
Exactly. Almost got me for a split second. Got me for a split second there. I was like, oh shoot. And I was like, okay, that's just Luria. That's just Luria. I'm bugging.
Diana marked herself safe from the creepy stuff. Look for the light, Caroline.
Oh my gosh. Yo,
oh my gosh, all I know is that I will not be staying at the Garrison Hotel next year. You know, I go visit for tea because the tea is amazing. The tea is great. I'll come for breakfast too, but I don't want to experience that again. Like, can you imagine that for real?
Exactly. With the ghost detector.
The sheet pulling and Fuljens just like, why are you pulling the sheets for me? No. I'm not about that life. And then why was I so hot? Supposedly when there are ghosts around, you have to be cold.
Is that the case? Right?
That's what they say. They have to be cold. I was burning up.
What's her name? She turned the heat up.
I'm not gonna call her again because who knows if the name
Hank Russell says I'm bringing Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd with me next year. Bring the Ghostbusters. Come through.
The tea was good though. The tea and the snacks, yeah.
And also breakfast was made to order. So you know, in some hotels you have the breakfast buffet. You just serve yourself, but they had an awesome menu. I had this, Doc had it too, was this muffin with egg and what's that? Apple bacon, and also a sliced apple on there as well. It was really good. What did you have?
I had an egg white omelet with spinach and Swiss cheese.
It was really good. And there we had some, there was some corned beef hash browns. It was really good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
But yeah, Mary Lou, you and I, we go into another hotel, and then we go for tea and the cookies. Actually, the sugar cookies, I tried it the last night. It was good. They were good. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were, you know.
Good question, Tatiana. Tatiana's asking, I wonder if the Garrison Hotel was named after William Lloyd Garrison, who helped
No, they did not jump in the suitcase because my house is blessed. My house is blessed. The only ghost is here is Fuljens.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna look that up. To see. I believe that might be the case.
That hotel looked like, yeah. Is this still live? Yes, get funding now, business funding. This is still live.
Let's see here.
But there's a review in
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There was a review on TripAdvisor that, and the lady, let's bring her back on camera so I can interpret this. No, in the. So the lady says in the TripAdvisor review, which you can go read it, that she was sleeping and all of a sudden she heard, "Hey," in her ear. Oh, Jesus Christ! And they demanded to be change the room. And I'm like, yeah, they demanded that. And then the lady at the receptionist said that, yeah, they experienced that, and then they had to switch rooms. But they heard that, hey, something. It was hey, and then something else. And then Doc came and said hey to me in my ear. I almost punched his face. It was like, hey. And then another story was that a gentleman, it was in TripAdvisor, yeah. Gentleman who stayed there, a guest, said that he smelled in room 408, of course. He smelled very pretty flowers. And it was like a very strong scent. And he started looking to see if they had like one of those scent plugins.
The Glade plugins.
Mm-hmm. And then he's like, oh, I didn't see anything. I didn't see any. And then he asked. And they said, no, we don't have any flower things in room 408.
408.
Did you find the review?
No, I couldn't find it. But Rachel Salisbury shared that story with us.
Yeah, and it's in TripAdvisor. She's so many things. She's like, I'm not going to share with you now because you gotta sleep. That was the night before, and then she showed it to us
when we're checking out.
Yeah, yeah. But if they would have spoken to me, I would have gotten out of that room. And Dawson, I don't care if it was high. If you wanted to stay in the room, you gonna say I would have boogie out of there, boogie out with no shoes, nothing. I would just get out. That's what people like, oh, I gotta get my shoes, I gotta find me. I'm not gonna get nothing. I'm getting out.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Yes. This is the
but they had get funding now. There were different hotels. We were informed about it, and we chose to because we're adventurous people. But Diana is just blessed. She's like, I'm getting nothing. I'm just gonna stay with the peeps. But there were other people staying at other hotels. There were the Fairfield. There were the Hampton. Mm-hmm. Two hotels. Mm-hmm. So you have options.
Right. I didn't think the Garrison was spooky. I thought it was just historic.
Well, now you know, D, from legit people. Yeah, exactly, Mary Lou. He's like, I packed like I was evacuating everybody. Mary Lou, you were evacuating. We were sitting for breakfast, and Mary Lou is like, you know what? I got what? How much y'all have? 15 minutes? I'm gonna go pack.
Right. Only staff and VIPs got treated to the ghost.
Exactly.
Right. So, what? I don't know what was it that you said. You said something in the lobby about ghosts or haunted, and then Laura from Shore comes down the stairs and says, yep, you're right, it is haunted, I feel it as well. But Laura doesn't have any scary story to share. Laura just feels the presence, like I did. I just felt the presence, and that was it.
I would have called him the name of Jesus for sure. I'm telling you, I would just, I swear I would have just left that room. If I would have heard a hey in my ear like that woman heard, nah. No, I would have just, that's right. But anyway, these are all the incredible things that happen at Creator Camp. Not only did we get and learn and interact with people, but as Paul mentioned, the VIPs and staff got to experience the ghosts.
So we were having a conversation in the at what was it, the Ladyfinger tea room, and then we heard something.
Right. Yeah.
Diana, I believe Diana was there at that time.
Diana, were you there?
Diana was there. Paul was there. And it sounded like a notification going off in the PA system. But in the Garrison Inn, what PA system?
There's no PA system there. And then Caleb went to the reception and asked.
Yeah.
Hey, is there...
And then the receptionist didn't know what the heck Caleb was talking about.
But it stopped all of us who were there. We were like, how many? We were like 10? Yeah.
There were about 10 of us in there.
Yeah, about 10 of us. And it stopped us. It was just like a check. It was in the moment of the intense conversation.
Right.
That happened.
Yeah. It was like a pattern interrupt.
Yeah. And it came from above.
It came from above. It was a warning from Garrison.
It came from above.
Just so much memorable stories at that hotel, I tell you. But, you know.
Mary Lou, when is your live? When are you going to tell your story, Mary Lou? Yeah,
But-
Creator Camp itself.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yes.
it was, I cannot wait for next year. And the plans are already on the way. And obviously this was the first camp. And the next ones, knowing the Ecamm marketing team is going to be even better. AG saying that he missed the buzz. There's not going to be any of that because it's going to be handled. But the camp itself and the networking and the everything that happened, all everything was great.
How many headshots were you able to take, or how many people?
How many people?
Mm-hmm.
I think about 60. But headshots, it's
Yeah.
But about
people.
50 people, and theirs looks so great.
It looks so great. Yeah.
Yes,
Your stuff. Diana, I saw Diana's photos. Diana's photos look amazing. I saw Steven. Mary Lou came ready.
Right, she came ready.
Yeah,
and
Mary
Eden,
Lou,
and
yeah,
Eden.
came ready. Came ready.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. Oh, I say just working out logistics or something like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Get funding now.
I just kept sipping my tea. It didn't start on me. Oh, Mary Lou says this week for sure. Wait till you hear Mary Lou's story. Like, Mary Lou's story just is the story of all stories.
Yeah, Mary Lou got proof, a lot of proof. She was getting spooked, but she was still getting pictures. She's like, I'm documenting this, damn it.
The ghost took one look at Doc and went, we're in trouble.
For real. But it is so good. And remember,
oh, the whole cabin had to walk.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I think that was the time when there was something going on with that bus. I think I remember that situation. Yeah. But shout out to the bus drivers, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, just like Al mentioned, just like Al mentioned, if you have things that you have to implement them now that they're fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
Just start doing your things now. And then I saw an email also that went out from Sure. If you want to get a microphone and get a discount, you have that there as well. But anything that you learn, now that it's fresh in your mind, especially if you took notes, make sure that you start, practicing. Start practicing that, because believe it or not, that is going to be forgotten by the end of the week if you don't practice it. Everything that you learn, even if you have notes, if you don't review those notes are going to be forgotten, especially if you use keywords to get your mind going. So just make sure that that you do that.
Yeah.
You do that so it can be extra worth it for you. Okay, so George is going to ask for room 408. Okay, you and Doc are going to be fighting for that room. Okay, Get Funding has a question.
Backgrounds were created inside of Ecamm Live. So check out our video. Mr. Mater will share that link with you. Green screen backgrounds with Ecamm. And you'll get an idea of how to build a green screen background, such as the one that you are seeing now. Ryan, the bus driver, was the sweetest, says Tatiana.
Yeah, was he the one who came in that...
Yeah, Ryan was pretty cool. Shout out to Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Ryan. Learn and do, Diana Gladney. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Ryan was great. Yeah, we had Ryan. Ryan was awesome. Ghosts are probably sad they're not dope like Doc Rock.
They're like, we ain't even going there. He's just gonna have an what is it? He's gonna have an explanation for everything we do.
they got annoyed. They got annoyed by Doc.
Yes, I agree, AG. Vincent's stretches were great. They were great. He gave me a whole stretch of me standing up.
A stand-up stretch.
Stand-up stretch.
Yeah, shout out to Vincent. Yes, and Stephanie has some Instagram class coming up.
Yeah.
Katie shared the link in the community, so definitely join that. And we got that question also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, everyone. So that's
we have a trivia.
A trivia, yeah.
Yes.
That's an amazing recap, everybody. And again, stay tuned because Ecamm started planning this creator camp 6 months before, for 6 months. So stay tuned for that. Honestly, one of the best camps, networking events, one of the best I personally have been to. I photograph a lot of events and I'm able to observe and experience different types of events. And this one was incredible. It was amazing. The amount of details, how the food was food came on time. You had the workshops came, that bus was a glitch, right? So things happen, but things are going to be taken care of for the next one. So if you want to have an experience, and not only is it an experience, but it's also transformative. Because what happens after the workshops, the conversations that we have after during the tours, all of that is aside from, that's when we get to know each other. That's when we get to know about what each other is doing. And that's when we get to know each other better. The conversations that we had and the things that we experienced behind the scenes, at least for me personally, that was, I was just listening. I was observing to this conversation, and I learned so much. And it just gave me an idea, not an idea, but it just gave me like a window of the things that could be and how people can have tough conversations and still be respectful and still be good with each other, respect each other, and get their point across in an amicable way. And that was, to me, that was like, holy cow, this was awesome. So it was like the highlight, honestly, of the experience. That was it for me. It was great to meet people. It was great to meet. It was great to see everybody, of course. But that conversation and the way I saw those who were involved in the conversation is just like a whole different vibe now about them, a whole different level of respect. And it was just great. I want to be able to have conversations like that about tough topics and know that we would still be friends afterwards.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. And again, if only for that, for what happens after, it's so worth it. It's just so worth it. And
Beautiful times.
For sure.
At Creator Camp. CC1, so hopefully we have CC2, CC3, CC4, and moving on and beyond.
Paul said, don't know why you're doing the giveaway. Sarah is going to win it. Tatiana's here, so she might not. Yes, Willie, and it was awesome. It was awesome to meet you as well. Yeah, another Dominican in the house.
Oh, Will. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on.
Building blocks.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Let's do this trivia.
Let's do it. Here we go. This is some Massachusetts trivia. What is the correct pronunciation for that word?
And how? Okay, we're supposed to. Okay. Gloucester.
Is it Gloucester?
Gloucester.
Is it Gloucester? Or is it Gloucester?
I would say Gloucester. Gloucester.
Let's see.
Ava Johnson, what tough topics do you explore? Oh, Jesus.
And Dean Lentini, do you know any way to have comments continuously appear lower in the scene? It can be behind an overlay every time. Oh, here they come. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is. Which one do you think it is?
Gloucester.
Gloucester. Gloucester?
Yeah, the second one.
The correct answer is Gloucester.
Oh, wow. Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Gloucester?
Who got Gloucester? Who got Gloucester? George Canellis.
George Canellis, and look, and Tatiana was second.
Tatiana was
Close second.
Close second. Yes, Gloucester. And hold on a second. Is this camera still on? This was also in the creator camp bag, right? So visit north of Boston, and then if you check out some stuff here, you have some places to explore, and then also they also have a page dedicated to how to pronounce Gloucester. It's not Gloucester, it's not Gloucester, it's not Gloucester, it's Gloucester, and or as the locals say, Gloucester. So that was the trivia. Congratulations to George.
Yes, George, go get more merch at the merch store. You got a 25 gift card. Send an email to marketing@ecamm.com.
Yes.
To claim your prize.
Yes.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, it would make sense that it would be the other one, but I guess,
Right.
This is a Massachusetts thing.
Right. It's like, it is like pronouncing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even gonna pronounce Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcester. I think it's Worcester.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. They were like, you know what? Let's make a word so that everybody can remember us and buy us. That's the best marketing ever.
Oh, and then always on brand. Whatever trivia DJ Stick always says, I
win. Awesome streak last night.
Yes.
Awesome stream.
And it was awesome seeing the next level graphics. It was dope. That was pretty dope. Yes, Katie has been notified.
Nice. Look at you, George, winning things still. Yeah. Now we know how to pronounce it when we go back there next
Gloucester.
year.
Right, Gloucester. So we don't look like complete tourists.
Yes, everybody. Well, thank you so much for being here with us and sharing this amazing recap, and for coming. For those of you who came, and for those of you who are thinking about going next year, please stay tuned because it's going to be amazing. And also for those of you who attended, stay tuned for a form that's coming to you, and do write the things that you thought were great, the things that could be improved, because Katie and Caleb love to read things like that so that they can make it better for everybody next year.
Yeah. And we did have some questions, right?
Fuljens over here is going for the... Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Wait.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And was it from Miss Eva?
Oh, it were topics about religions and about pronouns and things, and why things are like that, and how,
different beliefs as different human beings, and, and just having an open conversation about it.
Mm-hmm. And they were, they were the religion question. I mean, they were, it was very I don't know how to describe it. I just enjoy the whole
fruitful. It was very,
thing.
very fruitful conversation. Dean was asking, do you know any way to have comments continuously appear lower in a scene layer so it can be behind an overlay every time? Are you referring to comments automatically appearing? If that's what the case is, no, you have to add your comments manually right now. So there's no feature in Ecamm for your comments to just appear manually, if that's what you're asking.
And then he's like, he didn't ask it that way. Dean was like, Do you know? Anyway,
What?
look at his
Oh, the avatars.
Yeah, his avatar.
I love those avatars.
Right? It's like, okay, yeah.
Go ahead and sign up for next year. It was a great time. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh my
Creative
gosh,
amplifiers for the people.
Like
I love it.
I think that was the only. I know I heard other chants, but Diana's was the one that was the loudest. I think.
and followed by Next Level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the
I
two
think
chants.
those are the two ones that I. So there were only two chants, or
And both on the same day. Yes.
I was like, okay, that's fun.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yes, the $30 gift cards were indeed nice.
Oh my gosh, for real.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We used it the day we left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, and as Miss Motto says, you need to be careful having all comments show. You could lose your channel if some things appear because you'll have no control over spam comments appearing automatically.
Good point.
Yes. The chant was iconic. Yes. It's just memorable. Memorable. And that team, right? So that team will be forever bonded with that chant.
Yeah. It was like, and then they go, you can say it anywhere at a stream or whatever, and they will chant with you.
Right. All you gotta say is creative amplifiers, and they'll respond for the people in strong unison.
That was amazing.
That was incredible.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And Diana, let me tell you something. Where's the camera? Let me tell you something, Diana. So Diana's over there gets early to the camp right before the campers arrive. And she's over there getting waters for her campers. She's over there making sure that you have snacks.
Knowing where the restrooms were.
Yeah, they got there like, okay, the restrooms are. Diana was like what is it? The airplane person? What is it?
Which one? The one that's
The
like
one
I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I know what you're referring to.
Diana was like,
Yeah.
the bathrooms are down there. There are water and snacks over here. The headshots are over there.
And then Marshall was like, "Damn, I don't remember hearing any other camp counselor do that."
Diana came, and then Diana was like, "Okay, headshots time. Mike,
Right, you're up next.
you're up." That was great. You were right on
Diana
point.
was on it.
And I was like, yeah.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's great.
Oh yeah, and shout out to the Digital Ninjas Live. I love that whole session, and seeing Marshall take the drawing of Digital Ninjas Live logo and recreating that in Adobe. That logo was one of my favorite ones, and it was inspired by Quiz Ninja, says Tatiana. So that was a beautiful logo. Great job to Digital Ninjas Live.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That was awesome.
Nice. I know I kept getting glimpses, but then I just kept hearing everybody.
Yeah, you were so busy. Yeah, you
Yeah.
were so busy with the. Once they heard that chant, we had. But there you go. They're shouting out for the people. Creative amplifiers are in the house. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you were over there.
Camp flight attendant. Thank you, Paul.
Oh my gosh, Mommy Guy is here. Hi. Yes.
Still in Florida. Last few days before I head back home.
Yeah, look at Lala. We were talking about how grateful we are for you making this for everyone. This was so thoughtful of you. And I was a scrapbooker before, paper scrapbooker before I turned into digital. And I know how long it takes to do things like this. So thank you so much for your time and making this for us.
So thoughtful.
That was very thoughtful of you. Thank you, Mommy. And your headshots are amazing.
Yes.
Amazing, I said. Yeah. Okay. So we are all set. We are done. Yes?
Yes. That was our awesome epic recap of everything Creator Camp and Garrison Inn related.
Yeah, I mean, there's, So stay tuned for Mary Lou. Mary Lou has pictures, movies, display.
And best of all, her story.
Her story, yeah.
Mary Lou speaks out live.
Mary Lou left so quickly. She got home the next day. Rather than stay at a hotel in her room. But she has a whole story. So Mary Lou, write it down. Let us know when you're gonna be there. Make sure that so that we can follow you.
I know. I want to be there to hear it live. And also Marshall at Thursday at 2 p.m. is going to have a Creative Camp recap as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marshall's Creative Camp recap is going to be just so chill because Marshall was chill the entire time. Marshall was not at any haunted hotels.
No. No, he was
Very
just like
chill.
the class will end and he'll be like, all right, y'all. So yeah, I'll be like, okay, I see you. Okay. I'm over here like, okay, waiting for the next. Everything. He's like, yeah, okay, y'all. Yeah.
Just chill.
Just chill.
Chill vibes the whole
Totally
time.
chill. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was great meeting the entire Ecamm staff. We met Mike, Meg, Midori, Tyler, Caleb. What am I missing?
That's it.
Besides Ken, Glenn, Katie,
Meg?
Doc. Yeah, we mentioned Meg. And
Midori?
yes. Yeah,
Well,
okay,
we
cool.
met Midori.
So we got
But they
everybody.
mentioned that was the first time that they were all together in the same room.
Yeah, that was the first time the Ecamm staff were all together physically. So that was
Yeah.
the first time ever.
Yeah, and another thing, I mean, one of the things, last thing, you don't have to go, you don't have to do, but if you love Ecamm Live like we all do, you will be glad to know that Ken and Glenn go and they mingle with everybody, and they drop little teasers on everybody,
Big
right?
teasers.
Big teasers, like
Big teasers.
They landed a big, and we were like, what?
Our jaws are still being scooped off
For
the floor
real,
in Massachusetts after hearing that.
I was like, so they go and they mention, so if only for that, I mean, it's worth it, so you know what's up. But this little thing that they dropped is going to be amazing.
Just stay tuned for Ecamm 4 point whatever, 5 point whatever. It's just going to keep getting better and better
For sure.
and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And it's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be mind-blowing. And oh my gosh, the special moment we had during the final evening, we had a unboxing. And
Oh, wow, yeah.
And then we gave a special gift to Katie. I almost started
nice.
crying.
Yeah.
And then Anna was about to cry or started getting emotional giving this to Katie. And then Katie quickly changed the subject right away.
Katie's like, no,
Paul was next to me. Paul was about to start crying also. Oh, man. And it was just a great moment. Katie, we love you. Thank you so much, Katie. We love you from the bottom of our heart.
Yeah. Katie is it for us creators.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just believes so much in us that it's just, yeah.
And all the well-deserved rest to you, Katie. Although Katie was up and running this morning, back to business as usual.
Yeah. Oh, Louise and Paul are the two halves. So Paul and Louise. Yeah, Katie is the bomb for real. Yeah, Katie is the bomb. But all right, everybody, stay tuned for a lot of great stuff coming up. Ecamm Live is gonna come up strong, and the Creator Camp is going to be even stronger with all those amazing updates. But
Yes.
yeah. All right. So we will be seeing you on Mary Lou's stream later this week. She's gonna drop it in the Discord. So make sure if you want to hear about stories, spooky stories, go over there. It's Halloween. So yeah. Yeah.
Katie for president.
Can't bought Carla chocolate because it got canceled in the wine tasting. Oh
wow.
Carla Long. Look at this. You see? I'm telling you. They are awesome. They're awesome. I'm telling you. They're like nothing better than, honestly, than the Ecamm community. We are just lucky. We're just so lucky.
Absolutely.
We're here.
Yes, we are.
And we represent. And
Yes,
we are so
are.
thankful, all of us, which was amazing to see.
Yes.
Everybody. Yeah. Okay, everybody. So thank you so much for being here with us again and joining us on this recap. We will be seeing you next Wednesday. There will be no Building Blocks this Friday, but next Wednesday there will be Building Blocks live, and we will see you on Ecamm Network News and Entertainment at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for all the other great shows that are happening this week. Marshall is coming.
We have Ecamm
we
Live
have Ecamm
demo, and also stay tuned for Lewis, Mr.
Yeah.
Camera Junkies workshop next week.
Yeah.
Starting next Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here in the Ecamm Live YouTube channel.
That is amazing. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great night. My name is Anna Heath.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And you're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. Have a good night.